You're in a meeting, someone asks for your input, and suddenly you feel the pressure to respond. You start talking, but instead of a clear answer, you find yourself over-explaining and searching for that one exact English word while the clock ticks. We can fix that. In the next 6 minutes, we are going to restructure that rambling habit into a crisp, professional response. To start, I want you to grab a pen and some paper. Now, think of a specific workplace question you were asked recently, one where you feel like you fumbled the answer. Professionalism in speech relies on how you structure and manage information. A clear framework for the words you already know often provides more impact than a larger vocabulary. Step 1 is adopting a concept called BLUF, bottom line up front. Providing your answer immediately allows the listener to process your supporting details with the final goal already in mind. Look at the question you chose. Right now, write down the direct answer to that question in exactly one sentence. This guide shows a BLUF transformation. The weak example is full of hesitation. Well, when considering the project, so finally we decided. Compared to the crisp version, we decided to pause the project. The main reason was the limited budget. Further down the page, we find the prep framework. P is the point. That's the BLUF sentence. R is your reason, one brief sentence explaining why. E is for example, one concrete fact. Finally, your second P restates your main point. Check your draft for a common mistake, using ands or buts to link these steps. Long, complex structures often lead back into the translation loop. Instead, speak in bullet points. Keep every single step you just wrote strictly to one thought per sentence. The prep framework handles the structural decisions for you. Because the roadmap is finite, you can focus on your message without having to decide when your answer should end. With your structure set, we need to address delivery. Filler sounds like and ah often signal that the speaker is searching for direction. To stop these sounds, use the physical block technique. Look at the periods ending your sentences. When you reach a period, physically close your lips together. You cannot say with your mouth shut. Reframe the way you view the resulting silence. A 2-second pause might feel like a long time to you, but to the person listening, it looks like deep thought. That silence also helps regulate your speaking pace. Stalling usually happens when the brain tries to translate everything word by word before you speak. This document suggests a solution. Stop learning individual words and start learning chunks. Native speakers assemble phrases in pre-assembled blocks. Memorizing these as single units helps bypass the translation delay. That's a great question. The bottom line is, lead into your blue F. So that's why I think, signals the end. As you practice, give yourself permission to make minor grammar mistakes. Prioritizing the flow of information is often more important for clarity than perfect verb tenses. Combining the physical mouth block with pre-memorized chunks provides a reliable path for your thoughts. This coordination reduces the time spent searching for words, helping you maintain a steady, authoritative rhythm. Let's put this together. Read your 4-step prep response out loud. Use a chosen chunk to start and deploy a deliberate, closed-mouth pause at every period. Notice the difference. That finite delivery replaces the habit of rambling and hoping you eventually reach the right point. Here is the full page of conversation chunks. Take a screenshot of this cheat sheet to keep next to your monitor for your next meeting. Professional English depends on delivering crisp, predictable, and highly structured value. Using these frameworks allows you to provide clarity to your listener through the organization of your thoughts.